What's up, you guys? It's Agile here, and today we are back in Enshrouded. And I don't know about you guys, but I am getting kind of tired of seeing all these crypts rather than just, tombs or something that people are building, which, they look nice. A lot of them look nice. I'm not saying that. All I'm saying is that a lot of them look like they'd be a home to a vampire versus somewhere actually nice to have a fallen hero honored. So, if that's something you're looking for today, consider leaving a like and subbing to the channel. And if you're on mobile, please do consider swiping to the right and hyping the video, because that helps it out a ton too. We're going to be building a tomb here today, and I think it's going to turn out pretty nice. So, if you guys have been building exactly like what we are here, we're going to be building directly underneath our old tomb here, where we built these, which if you guys are curious on how to build those, there's a video for it, which, kapow. I put a card up there for you. We're gonna be directly underneath this. Of course, it's gonna get dark out. I feel like I start my videos every time it gets dark out. But anyways, we're gonna be building a tomb right underneath here. And it's gonna look pretty nice, I hope, in the end. As always, we don't pre-build our stuff here. We always build it in real time. I shouldn't say always, but most of the time. What I've done so far, I have cleared out a chunk underneath here. And, oh, all my torches disappeared. That's weird. I had a bunch of torches laying down here because I usually just chuck them like that. So I can see. But I dug out a hole under here, and I put in a few different blocks that I haven't used too much before. So if you're wondering what these blocks are right here, if I actually come in here, this would be the plated block. Now the plated block, it looks kind of like wood, but it's a little bit nicer, I guess. And then I've been using some granite blocks to build behind the actual tombs there. And then I've been using, do I have it on me here? I don't think I do. I have been using I think it's the castle wall block. Let me make sure here. The castle wall stone block is what I've also been using. So I'll grab that out here. And then, of course, we did put in a crypt gate here. So this is the crypt gate right here. A nice gate right there that closes up nicely. Then I use tarred wood. That's what this block is right here, to make these little I don't know, whatever, stands for our candle holders. Let me open this back up here. It's a very slow and opening and closing gate. And then of course the floor here is what did I just say it was? The castle wall stone block. So this is one style of tomb that you can build here, which I love. And then of course the blocks underneath him there with the nice design, and the blocks on the wall back there are the granite blocks. So I'm going to be showing you guys exactly how to build this here. We're going to be decorating this whole place up here, and I'll show you how to make this here too. This is just a very simple large elevated crypt coffin here, and all I did was just simply turn on fine-tune rotation. And I just went ahead and rotated that bad boy all the way over and brought it up. And if you place it on a wall, you can move it up and down. That is how I made that. And then I placed the statue right on top there. So, with that, there is room for expansion here, which I'll show you guys in a little bit. But we're going to start decorating here because it's already 3 minutes into the video, almost 4 minutes, and I'm just blabbing away. So, if you are building exactly like me, great. If not, you want to use different blocks or expand it in different directions, that's fine too. You can change up decorations, but we're going to start on the outside here. I have a few ideas already. And I know my storage is a little ways away here, which is kind of sucky, but it'll work. And I have to find what I'm looking for here. I've not found what I'm looking for here. Somewhere I have banners. Where are the banners? Oh, here they are. I wanted to test out a few different banners. Let me put this stuff up here for now so I have some room. I wanted to test out a few different banners here just to see what they look like on the outside. Because we have these nice big kind of flat surfaces here. So this one's way too big. That one's also way too big. This one is a standing one. So how about, nope, all too big. So no banners. Okay, my idea did not work. Just that quick. My dreams were shot down. That's alright though. We'll figure out some other stuff to put up there. Such as, in fact, we might as well do it right now. So this is a tomb for our fallen. Now we are going to honor said fallen And I'm actually going to go ahead and place some guards in here. So in order to do that, we're just going to bring these mannequins down here. I'm going to spin these around here, and we'll just bring this down like this. And I'll flip this guy, and voila. Now, what I want to do for the actual guards here, I want them to be like an honorary guard. So we're going to be using this Elite Hollow set here. So let's see if I can find it all here. Here it is. Another one. And oh boy, I think it's this one. Yes. And then the pants. Nope, that's the Guard of the North pants. This could be a challenge. Blacksmith. Nope, that's not right. Nope, night tries it. Okay. Ah, there it is. Okay. Nope, that's not right. Nope, that's not right either. This one? Yes, there we go. So now we have like some guards standing here. It would be kind of nice to have actual guards in here too, but okay, it's the ones with the. I can do this. There we go. And then it's the ones with the little side dealies on the pants. Right here. And then which ones were they? These ones. Alright, so now we actually have some guards standing here to guard our tomb here for our fallen. And there will be a road here eventually, guys. I'm just showing you the actual tomb itself here today. So when you come in here, we want tombs to line the walls, right? And so I'll show you exactly how to build this one here next. So we're actually going to go ahead and build another one right on top of this here. Let me show you how to do that. If I grab out some blocks here, I want to just put down a couple of temporary blocks here. Just so that, okay, just so I have like scaffolding. And I'm going to go ahead and leave a little bit of space above here. And if you actually look here, this was only 1 block tall here. So it gives you plenty of room. And then it's kind of up to you if you want to, how you want to seal things in and whatnot. For instance, like the backside of my wall here is open. And so that's not going to work for me. So I'm going to come back over here on the outside. And I didn't want to close too much that's up here because I like the blocks underneath there, but we're going to end up having to just because of the way that our ceiling is going to work here. So I'll go ahead and close this up here quick. Fall in the water a few times, be fine. So now if I close this all up here, like so, and then we can run back inside there. And little hiccups like that is why I don't like to edit a lot of stuff out, because I think that it makes it much more relatable, you know. There we go. So you can see there now we have our nice little crevice here, I guess you could call it. And then what we're going to want to do is go ahead and extend this up so I can actually get level with it. So a few things that you're going to need here in order to build these. You can use the granite blocks here, but I'm going to do that on just the bottom ones. And then on the top ones up here, I'm going to just keep them the same here. So my recommendation to you is grab yourself some simple coffins here. And then all you're going to do is just basically take your coffin and put it where, however high you want it to be. Like if you want it to be even or not. I lowered mine a little bit. I like to lower it just a tad like that. And then what you do is you grab a mannequin and you're going to go ahead and hold R plus right click, turn on fine tune rotation, hold T, and you should be able to rotate this down to 90 degrees. Okay. And then basically all you have to do then is just raise it up, move it around a little bit here. And you can kind of position it exactly where you want it to be. Now this is the tricky part here. You can see how the inspect button there is grayed out. You have to get the exact right angle for it, and it will let you click on it. And you might have to move your mannequin around a little bit. That's the tricky part, like here. See, there you go. And now we can put in some different armor on this guy, which I don't even know what I want to put on him. Let's go with the hunter stuff here. Which one is the hunter? There we go. There we go. Sometimes I forget. I just gotta click around until I find the right. The hunter stuff all seems to look pretty similar. At least I think it is. Oops, that was the wrong one, wasn't it? I don't know what I'm doing. There we go. It'd help if I didn't have so much stuff. Marksman trousers, assassin's trousers, hunter's trousers. There we go. And then it would be like marksman. There we go. Okay, so now you can see that if we put a little bit of light in there, which let me stand back up here, go back first person, raise this candle up. We'll set a nice candle right here for him. You can see that he is in fact laying in there. And then all you have to do then is basically just put the rest of your lighting in there. Now I personally have been liking these lanterns here. If you don't have these, any lighting will do. But I'm just going to set one in there like that just to keep it a little bit different. But you can see now that he is in fact laying inside of that too, just like that. Now, if you don't want that and you want an alternative, you can always just cover him up with the coffin lid there, up to you, or you could even move it over a little bit and raise it up a bit, and it would be like it's, in fact, you could even make, hold on, I'm having ideas here. You could even not rotate it that way. We want it rotate this way. You could make a coffin lid kind of sitting just like this. There, coffin lid slid off, and there he is. Another thing you can do is, of course, well, yeah, we can show that in a little bit here. But that is pretty much it. I mean, that's pretty much the general premise of that. Thanks for watching the video. No. We have a lot more to go, but you can see here now that it looks nice. It's clean, it's stacked. You can't really see that guy up there, but he is up there. Now, if you want to use regular coffins, you can. Any kind of coffins will do. In fact, we will probably end up using some here. I will say that it kind of depends on your aesthetic. So I'm gonna go ahead and place one in over here. Something just like this. And so you can see now that it should be open. Is it not open? Can't see. It's not bright enough in here. Let me move my in fact, this would be a great time for us to grab our chandeliers. I want to put some chandeliers on the ceiling as well. I'll find them here first. Where they be? Where they be? Chandeliers. All right. Here we go. Chandeliers. We'll grab out. Let's grab all of our lighting options here. So for lighting, I have the floor candle holders, small steel braziers. I don't know how to say that. Whatever. Candles. The two different kinds of paper lanterns, bronze chandeliers, and small wall-mounted steel brazier. I'm gonna say brazier. I think that's right. And now I'm going to go ahead and let's see here. I'm gonna actually move up this out of there so that yeah, my chandelier's there. Good. All right. I'm gonna go ahead and hang some chandeliers above here as well. Just try to make it semi-accurate and get a little bit more light there. That's nice. All right, and then we do want some more lighting in here. So in here, kind of up to you where exactly you want to put this to. And for your ceiling as well, guys, it's kind of up to you what you use. I believe that's a regular stone block that's above me there. Just gonna hang some chandeliers in here, just so that we actually have some lighting. Again, doesn't have to be perfect, guys. I don't know, unless the people you're playing with are really scoping out your ceilings of your builds. I don't know. Anyways, and then of course right next to this one here, I think we are going to go ahead and sink in a wall-mounted brazier there. That'll give me a little light. Now that should be open there. I have not tested this before. I'm not sure if we can actually sink. Oh, we can. So it's kind of up to you. You could sink one in there too, or you could just put one in there yourself. So like rotate this around. Let's go into first person here. We'll go on fine-tune rotation. Hold T, and we're just going to rotate it to be at a 90-degree angle. And lift it up a little bit. So he's just kind of above there. Place him down. Now, there's going to be the tricky part here. Actually seeing that, which might be kind of hard. Like I said, I haven't done this version before here, so I almost wonder if we don't have to. Let's pick this up once, then inspect it. Let's put on our armor for him. There it is. I wanted the Guard of the North stuff on him. His armor's a little bit easier to spot. Oh my word, what did I just do? All right, now what I'm gonna try to do is just go ahead and turn this. Yes, okay. And we'll raise it up here. Something like, maybe we'll go something just like, I don't want to do it. I want to go like that, or like, let's go like this. Try to make it as close as possible. And there, now he's laying in there. Nice little tomb. I could have went back a little more, but not bad. So he's laying in there now. So kind of up to you how exactly you want to do it. And then if you actually wanted to frame around that, you could too. Like if you wanted to take single blocks and frame around it and make it a little fancier. Like this. And I'm just trying to give you guys some ideas here as we're building through our stuff. Very good. And then maybe he has like a little donation area here. And what do I mean by that? Well, let me run back out here. If my inventory is going to quickly fill up. But basically what you can do is, that's all weapons and armor. So grab out your gold coins here. And then we want our overgrowth tool here. Is that right? Am I right? I don't think I'm right with that. Let me grab this out. That's not right. But grab out your gold coins. And then your build hammer here should be able to put those down. If I remember correctly. Yes, gold coins. So then now all we're going to do is just go ahead and fill in a little pile of gold coins here. Oop, not like that. Okay. Trying to be turd about it. There we go. So now what you have there is a little gold pile that, you know, maybe if this guy was wealthy or something, he wanted to be buried with his gold. Or maybe people come in here to pay this guy respect for some reason and they throw a little pile of gold down there. That your imagination can go wild there. So, and of course we are going to also place down just a few things around here, like a candle, another candle back here. And we're going to make this look much more tomb-ish here in a little bit as well, so don't worry. Now, of course, we do want some standing tombs as well here. I think we're going to actually put those just against one against the wall right over here. So we'll go like this, bring that down so it's not floating. So something just like that. Very good. All right. Now, if you guys want to actually see... Oh, my camera did something really weird there. Which, if you guys actually want to see how we built this one here, we'll go ahead and do that now. So all that we're going to do is just grab our 2 meters out, because this wall is built out of 2 meter blocks. Just makes it a little easier here. And I'm going to destroy just 2 like that. Same thing as we did up there. Now all I'm going to do is just go ahead and switch to our granite blocks here. And I'm just going to... I'm just going to place those in on the floor like that. Our wall back here is going to be that. Like so. Now you have the premise just like that. And Now we can go ahead and just grab the coffin. Here we can sink into the floor just a tad. So it looks pretty similar to the other one. And all you have to do is just close this up if you want it to look like that. Just a coffin that's sealed up. Or, as I said before, just grab out your mannequin, flip it around, bring it down, bring it around town, and then hold T and rotate it down. And then bring it up just a little bit. And then, of course, you can go into first person as well there, so you can see a little bit better. I'm going to bring it up just one more there, I think. Alright, and then now, all I have to do is just figure out exactly where I need to be here. Might help if I crouch. There we go. Pretty much stand on top of it seems to be working the best. So now I want to put some of my more elegant armor on this character as well here. So maybe we'll just do, what do I want to put on him? Maybe we want to do, I already have that one on one over there. What else do I have? I'm pretty sure I grabbed a, oh, here we go. That's what I wanted. The knight stuff, yeah. Alright, so the knight armor here is what I wanted. Oh, that's the warden stuff. Where's the knight one? Is this the knight one? No, elite hollow. Okay. Somewhere there are some knight pants, and I will find you. Sharpshooter. Really? The warden? That's warden trousers? I know I have knight pants. Give me a second, guys. I'm going to start clicking through these. I wish it would tell you, you know, as you selected them. Oh. One day I will find you. Eagle eye trousers. These ones? Adventurers? Assassins? Come on, man. I feel like I've gone through all of them already. Archers. Raisin Bowl. Rangers. Am I crazy here? What's going on here? There they are. Someone was screaming at their screen right there, I'm sure. Alright. There we go. Alright, finally. I've done it. So there you go. You can see that he's now laying there. Very good. And I think, what do we want to give him in there? Stand back up here. We'll give him a paper lantern in there too. Okay, what's... Okay, we looking at the ceiling. There we go. Just like that. And how tall are these? We're gonna go ahead and place down a nice little small steel brazier there. Light up some more there, and then I'm just gonna go ahead and grab our candles over here again and place one down right there for him. Cool. And now if you want the sword back there, it's very simple again, or some kind of weapon. All you have to do is just grab whatever you want out. Say our two-handed melee weapon here, and we can just simply make sure it's against the wall here. And I have no room in my inventory. And we'll just click on that, inspect, and then we want to put in a weapon of sorts there, which we'll just put in the Great Sword of Rivalry right there. And there's his weapon. Up to you to decorate it however else you want, but that's kind of the whole gist of making the tomb here, but we're going to keep building on ours here, so... Alright, as far as stuff that's over here... Wow, I collected all that armor. Okay. We're going to go put all that armor back over here. I do not need my inventory all full of armor here. This can go up here, that can go up there. Alright, good. I'm gonna move this up here for now too. And that. And then what I also want is... I did grab some iron benches here. I want to put those in there, and then several different types of tables. So the magnificent granite stone table, small crypt table, and we also have the crypt book rest here. And as far as decorations themselves go too, I do have a bunch of different urns and stuff. And so we'll be able to use some of those as well here to really jazz it up. But I do want to also probably put in some Drac relief showcases there. I'll have to grab the other pieces out in a minute here, but For now, let's do, I think I'm actually going to do I want to do a bench right here. I think I'll put a bench right against this statue there, like so. And we'll probably put another bench right over here. If you don't like the look of these, you can always use a different bench, guys. In fact, one option you have is to go ahead and use your coffins again. Go ahead and rotate them around, just like this. And raise them up. And there you go. Now you can put down a bench, like say right here. You can't actually sit on that one, but it does look like a bench right there. So kind of up to you if you want that there or not. All right. I think I'm actually going to place a brazier over here in the corner, like so. And maybe we'll make this a more regal wall. One option you do have here, guys, that I might end up doing to mine as well, but you can go ahead and actually remove your wall here if you build it exactly like me, and then build walls coming out like this and make a doorway right here, and then you can go ahead and open this up here and build it however big you want into the side of the mountain. So I like the size of mine for right now. I don't want to get too crazy on it, so what I'm going to go ahead and do is just center this, bring it out right here like that. Now we'll run back and we'll grab the actual pieces there. So which I think must be in this chest. Am I right? Yeah. Okay, so we have, let me just grab all these here. I might have doubled up on some of them, but I always just kind of grab my stuff quickly, throw it in some chests so I'm ready. All right, number 1 here, number 2, number 3, number 4, and 5, 6, and last but not least, 7. There we go. That's very Tomb-ish. Looks very nice. All right. Now let me go put that stuff back here. So my inventory is not all full. Awesome. All right. Now we do have a few different things here that I want to incorporate, like this Hollow Hall showcase here, which means we're going to have our urns here. And then we'll get to that in a little bit, I guess. Yeah, I don't want to get ahead of myself. I am going to probably be putting a graveyard on the outside here. I'm going to do a separate video on that, on how I build that as well. But now we have this Hollow Hall showcase. 3 small slots is the one that you want. We're going to go ahead and I'm actually going to go ahead and line this with bigger tombs over here on this side. So like right here in the middle, maybe we have actually I'll put this big one over here on the side, and I'm just gonna go ahead and snap it right there like that, and then I will go ahead and we should be able to fit 2 more in here if I put one right there and one up a little bit more. It should be right there. I want to try to just, yeah, it should have been up a little bit more here. Hold on. Right there, and same thing with this one. I'm just trying to keep them a little more even there. All right, now if you want to sync them up and down, you can. I like this, it's not bad. And what I'm going to go ahead and do is grab out our mannequins again here, and I'm just going to put a mannequin in each here. And I'm just going to show off some of the more unique armors in the game. Turn off snapping again here. In these bigger ones here that are open. Oops. Okay, what are we doing here? It's something crazy is what we're doing. Okay, so just like that right there will be fine. And since he's already flipped around there, we're just gonna over here and place one in right there as well. Now I can just come back here. Oh yeah, I forgot. Well, we know where it needs to be now at least. I wish that we could somehow get to that. I wonder if I jump down here. Can I see that? Ooh, no I can't. Okay, I don't know why I made a ghost sound right there. All right, so what else do I want to put in there? This is what I'm actually wearing right now. We could put in some wizardry stuff in there, so maybe like... Oh yeah, where's that hat at? Hold on, hold up, hold up. There we go. I wanted this one in here too, the frostbite one. Where's the arms? Is this the arms? Yeah. Nice blue tint there. Boots with the fur. Alright, and then I'll turn snapping back on here. Stand up. And then raise this up again. Not that high. Maybe something just like right there. It's good. There you go. And now we can go ahead and pick this one back up and inspect it. And then let me come in here. I can actually tell the armor apart a little bit easier in here. Maybe we put I don't even know. Maybe I put the plague bringer stuff on this one. Do I have a plague bringer helmet? That's the rising fighter helmet. There it is. Okay. Plague bringer gloves are these? No, that's the great sword gauntlets. I'm not sure, but we're gonna leave that on there for now. Maybe there isn't gloves for that. I can't remember. There should be though. Snapping again, guys. So it's right there. Oop, right there. And I'll just bring it so it's pretty even there. Ta-da! And now we have some guys in there, which look nice. And we're gonna go ahead and switch back to our chandeliers here. I'm gonna hang a couple chandeliers right there with snapping on, just so they're a little more even. Snapping back off. Perfect. All right, and then what I'm gonna do is just take probably, where can I put this? It'd be too big to go right here. We could have grabbed a singular one, I guess, and set it there. It would have been better. I don't know if I have any, so instead of that, we're just going to go ahead and line this wall with a couple of them here. Like so. Now all we're gonna do is just come in here and we're gonna throw in some different kinds of urns. Oh yeah, I forgot that pulls it out of there. Like so. And over here, I will throw in a nice book. And another urn here. And probably another book. Like that. Just some artifacts in here with them. Alright, now we have to make another one up there. And we're actually just going to make that one closed off. So let me get back to my hammer here. Whoopsies. Okay, and then I want this one and that one out of there. And again, it's up to you how you want to decorate this with what block, but I'm going to just leave it like that. And all I'm going to do for this one is just simply rotate this coffin here. I'll sink it in a little bit to make it look more like the other ones. And I'm going to go ahead and cover this one up here because we can't really see them anyway, so. Like so. And maybe we'll put a little like backlit candle back here or something. Pretty good. And let's see here. I'm gonna go ahead and move up my... Ooh, what do I want to move up here? Let's move up, just move up my paper lanterns there for a minute and my chandeliers. And I'm just gonna do a simple shield rack behind this guy's tomb here. So it looks just like this. And we'll inspect it. Let me inspect it. There we go. And I'm just gonna go ahead and hang, I don't know, we'll do something shinier up here. A brazen bull one. There we go. He's got a nice shield up there. And he can have just a little bit of light there. Just like that. And cool. So now we have some nice tombs up there. You can see that nice shield hanging there. Very good. And, ooh, I had an idea here. So this guy here, he's going to have a nice shield hanging from his tomb here. And which one should we put on there? I do kind of like the... how big is this one? Alright, that's good. I like that. Very good. And you know what? I had another idea. Alright, let's grab the two-handed melee weapon here. And then what I'm going to do is actually... let's turn on snapping here. We're going to rotate it so it's not... Why is this so dumb? Why are you... Oh. What is happening right now? Alright, there we go. Now we're going to rotate... Okay, not that way. We're going to rotate it this way. So that it's at a 90. And what we'll do is we'll just come right up here on top of this. Turn snapping back off. And then go into first person so I can actually see here. Sink this down to about right there. Then we'll come... Okay. Whoa. Okay. We'll come in here. Where we have an empty spot. We'll inspect this. We're just going to put a big old axe up there. Actually my personal axe, but there we go. Now he's got an axe laying on top there. Very cool. You can spin it however you want to, but... Alright. Now, what else should we do? Is it dark out? It is dark out. Okay. We do have a few other decorations. Let me go ahead and move some of this stuff up out of the way here, because it's kind of large and in my way, for the time being. Let's look at some of our table options here, so I don't forget about those. Yes, I do want a nice couple tables in here. I'll show you why in a second here. So I'm using the magnificent granite stone table. I'll place one down right there, and I'm going to place one down right here. And we're going to set some stuff on that here in a second. As far as this little table goes here, maybe we'll put a little table over here in this corner. Like so. And I'm going to put one over here by this bench. Like so. Alright, and then we have this book rest here. Which maybe... here we go. This can be like a ledger. So when you walk in, you sign your name. Lets the guards know who is here. And you have a nice little candlelight there to illuminate your way. Very good, very good. Very nice. Okay, I'm gonna put a little candle right here too. Like that for more light. And you know what? Let's make this... Okay, I'm having an idea here. Let's go full Warhammer on this. You guys know you know. Hold on. I gotta get this to... Stop it. There we go. That's what I was looking for. I'm gonna be a little finicky here. So right there. Move out of the way here. Man. It's trying to be difficult, guys. Alright. Is this worth it? I don't know. We'll see. Try to go a little quicker on this side for you guys. I kind of wanted them in more of a random pattern here like this, so. If you guys have the candles to spare, Look at that. Look at that, guys. Ugh, looks so good. All right. What are we doing next? We got down this stuff here, which I think we're gonna be pretty good on for the time being. We need more tombs, right? There's not very many in here. So we're gonna open up this wall here for at least one spot. So what I'm gonna go ahead and do, how can we make a different one? Should we make a different kind of tomb or keep them the same? I think we keep them the same. Let me switch back to my hammer here. Remove that one. Ooh, kind of an awkward location there. I might have to modify this one a little bit here, which is no big deal. So we'll flip this here. First person, sink her down. Oh, that's not what I wanted. First we want to grab our granite out here. Bring it back. Put that in. That in. I'm going to go ahead and grab the walls because I can't remember how thick those are on the outside there. It's not what I wanted for walls. Or for floors. I want the granite stuff because it looks pretty. Alright. Now, I'm going to flip this around here and place this in here. And that table can be overlapping a little bit there. That's fine. It's all fine. Everything's fine. Alright. Go ahead and grab out our mannequin again here. Turn on its fine-tune rotation. Flip him down. Be 90 degrees. First person him. I don't want to go too high with him. Otherwise, he looks like he's sticking out. If you go too low, his armor will clip into the floor. I might have went too low with him. Okay, what we can actually do though is just put armor on him. We'll put the assassin stuff on him, I think. We might eventually put more unique stuff on him, but which one is the assassin? That's the Fowler one. Sharpshooter. Oops. Oops. Where is the assassin one? Ranger. Archer. Can I try all these already? There it is. Alright, cool. That's Marksman. That's Fowler. I'm gonna have all these armors in here again. Sharpshooter. Assassin gloves. Yeah, there we go. Alright. Sharpshooter. Fowler. Marksman. These ones. Adventures. Please, game. Please. Okay, if I was an assassin's pants. Well. Okay, this one? No. This one? No. Am I going crazy? There are no assassin pants in here? There they are. Found them. First try. Okay. Archer. Hunter. Scout. Ranger. Assassin boots. There we go. Alright, so I just wanted to show you, even if you put this down here, we should be able to... Oh, maybe we can't. Oh no. Where'd it go? There we go. Look at that. Just gotta be a little bit more finicky than the game. Perfect. Okay, good. Now, again, let's put in our candles. If you want to do different kinds of candles, that's fine. This guy over here, he's gonna have a number of, a number of candles there, 4 candles. And then, for some reason his coffin's a little bigger, but that's fine. It's fine. We're actually going to go ahead and put one of these down, I think, right here. Just to light it up a little bit. All right, let's give him a... We could do a bow or whatever you guys want to put on there too. A staff or... I'm just going to do a one-handed melee because I know I have some of them laying about. Try to center it there. And let's just give him a Aurora sword there. Okay, he's got that. And you know what? Maybe he's got... Let's switch it up a little bit here. Maybe he's got a little bit of gold coins here too. And then all I'll do is just come back in here, go back over to my terrain, use my granite, and just seal this in here. Oops. So now he's got a little pile of gold coins laying in there. Again, if you don't like that, you don't have to add it in. Kind of up to you. I don't like how it like sticks through there. It's kind of awkward, but it doesn't look too bad if you don't look too close. All right. So it's starting to come together a little bit now. I think I do want to hang another shield on this one here. Something like that. Oh, I picked up the torch. Actually, we shouldn't need that torch down anymore. All right, let's put, we don't have one of these up there yet, the soldier shield, so we'll put that up there. And now we can kind of see what we have for light here. We could probably actually, I don't know if I want to do a tombs on that side. I have some ideas here, but. All right, and then I do want to put another one on this side over here, so I'm going to go ahead and do that now. Might we're looking at that armor in there. Yeah. Don't worry, guys, it's already all mixed up anyway, so. It's gonna be a nightmare to reorganize some of this stuff, but, well. All right. We're not quite to that point yet, so. Yeah, okay. Let us go back in here and do this last tomb here up above. Should be in line with that one. Oh, it's the outside world. I didn't make this thick enough. Alright, well, scratch that idea. I'm gonna think of something different there, because I don't want to get rid of how pretty the little arches look there above. We might come back and do that another day, but let me think of another idea. I've got it. Yeah, I got it. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is, hold on. We'll grab out our granite blocks here. We're gonna keep it at the same level here. We should be able to. It should be at the same level. Now I'll come in here, grab out this. Something just like that. And all we're gonna do then is get on top of here. And I'm gonna go ahead and, ooh, I wonder, can I actually fit a bigger one up here? It's gonna be too big. Might be a little too big. We'll see. Ta-da! Problem solved. And now that we have that there, scoot this up here, put it back so it's kind of more centered, and boop. There. Just kind of changing up some more of the walls in here. And yeah, we could actually add those kind of all the way around in here if we wanted to. In fact, I am gonna add some right over here. What level are they at? Oh boy, it's gonna be challenging. I think are they up here? No, that's too high. Needs to be down one. But not up there, but down here. Oops. Where am I at here? What's going on? There we go. And then back to our large elevated crypt coffin. It'd be nice if I could, hold on. If I had a little scaffolding here. I think that might be high enough, hopefully. It's not high enough. Alright, how about now? Oh yeah, perfect. Just like that. Then we'll go ahead and grab out our hammer again. Remove. Ta-da! Ah, yes. Don't forget our chandelier. Tuck it up nice and tight on that one there. Cool. Looking good. Alright. I think we're almost ready for final touches here, guys. So, what do I mean by final touches? A few things, actually. But, as far as swords and stuff go, kind of up to you where you want to all place them. It can really, I guess, really vary however you want it to be. I'm going to place some more, and probably after I put some more stuff away here. I should be done with all my coffins here. Should be done with this stuff, this, that, and I'll leave the rest for right now, just in case. So what I want here is the overgrowth tool. Now, I think I have to have some of this stuff on me here. So I want ivy. Luminescent block will be placed with the hammer. I'm not sure if I have to have that. I think that's got to be on me too. And then of course, we can do mycelium here. We can do climbing rose, and we can do wisteria if we want. Also, I have an assortment of flowers that we're going to be putting in there because we care about our fallen heroes. And we have several different vases here too, which, man, my inventory is just atrocious right now. All right. I also did bring some crates here too. And spider webs, of course, which I've never actually used spider webs before, so kind of fun. Let's go ahead and grab all those out. I don't really know how to even place those, to be quite honest with you. It's just furniture, so I guess you just place them down. And we also did have the decaying tool in there. If you wanted to make it look more like a crypt, that's fine. Decay it. I'm trying to keep mine a little more well kept. Alright, so now we have vases, we have flowers, and we have all this different growth here. So if you take your overgrowth tool here, you can pick from ivy, mycelium, climbing rose, or wisteria here. So basically, what's going on here? Alright, I'm gonna go out there. So mycelium will look like this. Getting a little more crypt-like. If you don't like it, just press Y until you can't anymore, then you have to get rid of it manually. Ivy, but I think we're actually going to go with climbing rose here on this wall. And all I'm going to do is just simply bring this up here like this. Just make it look like that, and we'll make it go this way. And then I'm going to go ahead and grab regular ivy. I'm just going to kind of sporadically place this here. And you can see just how much that adds to that wall there. How much extra depth and texture just by breaking it up there with that. Which I do like a lot. So I want to get this all done here before we switch to other stuff. So I'm going to go ahead and maybe grab some... How big is our wisteria here? Yeah, we're going to go ahead and place some nice wisteria up here on this overhang. that. Actually, we'll go like this here too. Just make it thicker. I could have expanded our brush here, but that's fine. So there we go. Just making it look nice up there. Just detailing it up a little bit. And you don't want to go overboard on it. I'm going to just put in some regular ivy over here. Something like that. And then we actually do have, with our build hammer here, we actually do have, I grabbed out this luminous growth here, which I'm not sure it's going to look good, but let me look at it here. Granite. We go something like that, just something kind of glowing in the corner there, whatever it may be, just to kind of change up the texture a little bit there. Oh, we could have actually added in like a throwing pond there for money, like a wishing well kind of, if we really wanted to, but that's okay. Now do I want to put any more rows and stuff? I kind of do. We should have some more on a different wall as well. Oops, wrong tool. Got confused there for a minute. And switch back to ivy here. So it's mostly just attached to the rock faces there. Doesn't like the heat there maybe a little bit or something. Yeah, and I think that's looking pretty nice like that. So now we got some nice different plants in here. Let's yeah, we'll do some regular old ivy in here, like so. Maybe coming down here. Again, we're saying that our tomb here does have groundskeepers. So it is a little more well-maintained than your average tomb. Something just like that. Nice big statue there with some stuff growing behind. Ooh, it's not exact. Can I actually put stuff in there? Oh yeah. Okay, hold on. Might have to switch to this side. I love it. It's looking really good. Awesome. Yeah, and I think actually we could probably get away with putting some wisteria above here. Something just like that. Just a little bit hanging over the edge there. It's there, kind of a managed chaos, if you will. Alright, so now I think we're pretty good on the overgrowth tool for the time being. Let me move the candles up here. So I'm going to bring down a lot of my vases here. Ah, I did forget some stuff here. This video's already getting way longer than I thought it was going to be. Oops, whoa, that's not right. What am I looking for here? There we go. The Drac Temple vases look really good. At least I think they do. I don't think there's any more in here. No. Okay. Yeah, sorry about the length again, guys. I always try to keep them shorter and then they end up getting longer. So, lots of different vase options and flower options here. As far as flowers go there, it's kind of up to you how you want to do it. Like maybe this guy has some flowers right there. Somebody put down there for him. And we can put some nice flowers somewhere. Where do we want to put these? Where do I want to put these? Oh, right over here is good. Like so. We do have some nice wallflowers too here, which I'm just gonna go ahead and go like this. I don't know who waters these up here, but there they are. Like so. Some nice hanging wallflowers there. Maybe we'll just put those along here. like that. Some nice hanging wallflowers. And again, I'm just trying to break up some of that texture is all I'm doing. It's kind of dark back here in this corner yet. So I'm going to go ahead and add in a nice additional flame there. It's still kind of dark back here. There's a way we could brighten this up actually with a sword here. If you have the... Let's see what for sure the name of the sword is here. That right there. If you actually have the... Here it is. The Nova sword. It will add a little bit of... I think it does anyway, a little bit of light. It doesn't do very much, but anyway, have a nice sword hanging there. Okay. Now, as far as vases go, several different options here, but again, the Drac Temple vases look very, very good. I'm gonna put some vases and stuff up here as well. Make sure that's not floating. So just kind of put them in there like that. We'll set a few of these up here. So these are pretty much just, I don't know, like urns, vases. This one is pretty big here, so maybe we'll just set this one in the corner over here like this. And these can just kind of be placed down randomly wherever you think they would fit the best. Maybe it should be moved over a bit there. But what you really want to do is just kind of make it look believable. Like, make it look like people actually came in here and set stuff for someone that meant something to them, you know? This guy here should maybe have a few more flowers, huh? Something like that. And over here, we're just going to go ahead and set in a nice big clay pot right here. Like that. And there's a lot of different pots too, guys, and stuff. So if you don't like the ones that I'm using here, there's a lot of options for them. I might not actually be able to set anything under there now because I have the table set there, but put one of those there. I want to put this down here like that. It's gonna sit under the table there. And we'll do a couple bigger ones over here as well. Maybe against the wall here. Got plenty of pots, so I like these ones because they're actually covered here. Makes it look kind of cool. There we go. Just a bunch of pots back there. All right, now in terms of actual flowers here, I'm gonna go ahead and set some flowers here. Just like this. Somebody planted there, and this one over here. I think sitting up here on this little ledge here, I can have some flowers sitting there. I want to go overboard on the flowers. There are a lot of, oh my goodness, there's so many different types of flowers, guys. In fact, I will probably come back and do some more flowers in here before I'm done with different kinds. So if you guys see this showcase and it's not exactly like this, it's because I came back and added more flowers. I usually go back and add in a lot more detail after I'm done with my videos too, just because I can't think of everything on the fly, and otherwise it would take me hours and hours and hours just to sit here. And I sometimes just sit and stare at like builds and try to think of what I want to do in them. I think actually what I'm gonna do too is the mannequin up there. Let's grab out our overgrowth tool again here. And I just kind of want to put some wisteria along up here. All right, just like that. That looks good. A little rock sticking up there. I don't like that. Maybe it's a floating rock. Who knows? But so far, that's looking pretty nice here. I do want a bunch of stuff on the floor as well here if I can. Should have put that down beforehand. Little guy here seems to work pretty good. There we go. We can set them underneath if you turn on fine-tune rotation. Perfect. I'm gonna go ahead and put a couple of these. Yeah, over here. Like so. Again, I don't want to go overboard on the pots and stuff, but I think that's looking pretty good. Just a few pots around. We should maybe have a smaller one of these sitting up here like this. Maybe we'll put a couple down here. Like so. I like that. Looking very good, very good. Okay. Now as far as our flowers go and stuff, I think I'm good on these ones. Now if you want to put down spider webs, you can. I would say it depends on how much you want it to look. You know, like it's well kept. Like see that what spider webs would not fit very well in here. I haven't found a lot of use for spider webs yet. Obviously if you're going for the dungeon or crypt look, sure. But apart from that, I don't know if they're really super helpful, but yeah, I don't know. I digress. Alright, we'll do a small box over here in the corner that'll be neatly set right there. And maybe one that's turned a little bit right there like that. In fact, we could even stack some right there. There's some stacked boxes there. And a big crate. Can I put a big crate anywhere in here? I don't think so. Not enough room. That's alright. It's kind of big anyway, so. As far as other stuff goes here, adding more weapons, more shields is totally up to you. I actually don't mind it. I think it's looking pretty decent. Yeah, I think it's actually looking pretty decent, guys. You could add in more plant growth as well on some of these walls, like this one over here could be. Okay, wrong tool again. I'm gonna go ahead and go bigger this time, and then I'm just gonna add in some ivy here on this wall. Like that, just kind of make a nice little hang there, or down hang there, I guess. Don't want to cover it all up, but you know, just having some nice little texture breakups there. I would like something in these spaces. I'm just not exactly sure what quite yet. But that does make it look a little dressier, I think. A little more easy on the eyes, if you will. So now, if we actually take a look at it here, I think it looks pretty good. The only thing is, I think, let's go ahead and add in some nice climbing rows to the outside here. We can actually put it upside down too, which is nice. On the regular building blocks you can, but not on the placeable blocks, which I found interesting. So if I was actually to say bring up our wisteria here. Yeah, very good. That's what I wanted, was for it to hang upside down like that. And then we'll go ahead and just kind of bring it over here like this. There we go. Got nice wisteria growing here. Again, just try to make it look natural, you know? Just make it seem like it fits into your world naturally. Yeah, and as far as the actual, as this part goes here, I'll just add in some, I'll add in a road here. It'll probably be in the showcase video. Just so it doesn't look so awkward with the stairs just sticking out here. But yeah, I think it actually did turn out fairly decent here. Let me open this back up and see as if you're walking in here. And yeah, like I said, the goal of this video today here was to make something that didn't seem so cold and dark. Like we wanted something to actually honor people, you know, like heroes or fallen people, you know, fallen members of society. And not so much a crypt, not so much a tomb with skulls stacked everywhere and whatnot. You know, like these are guys that obviously they were warriors, they died here and they were buried in their armor. And, you know, we have some other ones here, maybe some more powerful guys over here that were, you know, buried and whatnot over here. So, and it's kind of up to you, however you wanna adjust things in here and whatnot. Like I said, if you want more room and you want a bigger thing, just expand it in any direction you really want. But I would put a nice little door right here. Nice, just rectangular hallway that you can walk through. Oh, big yawn. And go right through the, go right through this doorway right here. And then you could make another like crypt or vault or whatever. Or maybe even a hidden door right there would be really cool. You know, or a floor door or something hidden in here would be really neat too. That would go to somewhere different, you know. So anyways, guys, I think that's gonna pretty much wrap this one up here today. Obviously, put flowers around if you want. Like we could actually put a nice flower here. I don't know which one. I don't want pink ones because they're, I don't know. Let's look at the pink ones. There we go. That looks fine. Anyways, yes, so that is going to be the video for today here. I hope you guys appreciate it. I think it turned out pretty decent. I know it took us longer than what I wanted. I don't have much to cut today, so it is going to be a longer video. Hey, I'm not wearing any pants. Who took my pants? Oh, oops. Well, you never know when you're building what happens. Pants are gone. They blew right off. Anyways. Maybe that's easy access for using the restroom, I guess. I don't know. I don't even know what I'm talking about anymore. Do consider leaving me a like and subscribe to the channel. Thanks, guys. We'll catch you in the next video. Bye-bye.